This is Unit 3, Chapter 5, Lesson 6, Adding Algebraic Expressions. Here's Mr. Romanovich.
I'm Romanovich, because I think she forgot. Okay, so we're going to do what Ms. Benoit said. We're going to be adding algebraic expressions, and by the end of this, you will hopefully be able to at least set those up and perhaps solve them as best you can. So, I don't know what we're waiting for. I know your time is money, so let's get it started. So here we have an example, our first example. We have two quantities here, 2x plus 3 plus x plus 4. And originally what we've been saying is what we're going to use is the commutative property and put them in a different order. So if we did that, we would have 2x plus x plus 3 plus 4. And then, using the associative property, we can then group them before we add them. And we find an answer, right? So that's the base of this, but we're not going to necessarily apply that every single time. Instead, we can set that up differently by creating a vertical expression. So what we've done is we've taken one expression and put it here, then the second expression just below it, and made sure to match the operator here to the operator that we have in our original problem. And then all we do is we add the groups. So I'll do the one that we all know first. We know 3 plus 4 is a big old 7, right? But then, here's the key. We have 2x and x, and you know that secret number that is ahead of every single variable that doesn't have a coefficient, we know that is 1. So we have 2x plus 1x, and that then equals, you've already said it, 3x. So the addition of these two expressions is 3x plus 7. If you don't believe me, this 2x looks like 2 x's. Then the 1x looks like 1x. And when we add them together, you can see that they are 3 x's. Same with the 3 and the 4, but I'm not going to do that because that's what my second grader is doing at school. Let's try another example. We have 2x minus 1, that's our first quantity, plus x plus 5. So the first thing we're going to do is add the opposite, add the opposite, add the opposite. We're going to add the opposite, set it up as add the opposite first, and then rewrite it vertically. So number 1, add the opposite. Number 2, rewrite vertically. So if I rewrite these by adding the opposite, my first expression looks like 2x plus negative 1. And that is then plus x plus a negative 5. There's my rewrite, or that's my add the opposite. Now I rewrite the whole thing as 2x plus negative 1. Then I bring this operator down here, plus x plus negative 5. So, don't forget, we have our mystery coefficient, the secret coefficient of 1 there. Let's start with the constants. Negative 1 plus negative 5, remember, same sign, find the sum. So negative 1 plus negative 5 is negative 6. And let's get our parentheses there, plus. Now we have 2x plus x, or 1x if you prefer. That then is 3x. And we're good. We have 3x plus negative 6. Remember, this is a constant and this is a variable term. They're two unlike terms, so we cannot add them together. Then our last example, as we fly through this, we have a little piece of distribution here. So now the order is going to be this. It's going to be number 1, distribute. Let me check that. Do we distribute or add the opposite first?
You could distribute, because you showed them just drop the sign down.
You got it. 1 will distribute. 2 will find our subtraction and then add the oppo. Then 3, we will rewrite vertically. So distribute first, and when we distribute first, we multiply by the first and by the second. So 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 4 is 20. We still have our negative sign there. Big old plus. And we have 2x minus 7. Let's rewrite it. Start adding the opposite here. So then we have 5x plus a negative 20. And then I'm going to go right to writing it vertically. I'll bring this expression down here and make it 2x plus a negative 7. We're going to add those together. Here's my add. Right there. This time I'll work from left to right. 5x plus 2x is 7x. Plus, then we have negative 20 plus negative 7. So same signs, both negatives, find the sum. Same sign, find the sum. 20 plus 7 is 27. Because it's the same sign, I know the answer will have the same sign. So that's negative 27. Meaning our evaluated simplified expressions are 7x plus negative 27. So, can you now hit the target? Nope, I cannot. Here are the target problems. 2x, the quantity 2x plus 3 plus x plus 1. And x minus 2 plus 6x minus 6, you will note, oh no, times 10. So there is some distribution there. So make sure you are setting it up, adding the opposite, distributing, doing all the stuff that I said. Do that first, do it in order. It's going to be great. If you have any questions, rewatch the video, ask me, ask Ms. Benoit, ask Ms. Purdue upstairs. We are here to help. Good luck.